Every woman possesses the ability to be a person who seeks kindness and necessary kinship. I call it skank for short. Like America, I too have watched Got to Be Real and have come to love these women that I saw in their nakedness, in their bare, ugly, disgusting state of human existence. And I said, you know what? They need me. But when they lay their cards on the table, they lay their flaws on the table. Beyonce, what did you get?
I think I'm gonna pass my card to the left, cause
That's your right.
exactly, it's my right. As a feminist, it's my right. What?
Beyonce, perhaps it was vertigo and not $1 billion on the elevator. Especially if you come out not knowing your left from your right. Ladies, this is the perfect time to reflect, not project, and ask ourselves, do we know where we're going to? Do we like the things that life is showing us?
That's a tricky question because I feel like sometimes life shows me myself. Sometimes it chooses questionable overhead lighting to illuminate me, but I deal with it. And then sometimes I'll turn on the television and there's like this girl with red hair or brown. I don't know. It's just very difficult to tell these days with cartoon characters. But whenever life shows me that, for whatever reason, I'm just like, it's not me, but okay.
And you're referring to Ariana Grande.
I am referring to an animated cartoon. It may or may not be a human being, but the point is, I like to call it a UFO. I mean, it's unidentified. It could have been CGI. I don't know. I'm not hip to the new technologies these days. Everything looks so real. But when I thought back, it reminded me more of a show that I used to watch back in the day called Pepper Ann. And then at times it's like it giving me a little Eliza Thornberry. That's more the route that I'm comfortable sticking with because, I mean, anything else would just be like a plain assumption. I don't know.
Mariah, I now see why your word is cunt on the card. You constantly underestimate new talent.
I am so sick of people calling new arrivals in the music business talent. Like, do they even know what talent means? It means aptitude or skill, not just someone standing there with a mic. Ariana can sing, there's no denying that. But she's not Mariah. She's not.
Nobody is even trying to be Mariah. That takes way too many Adobe programs.
The Photoshop artist who did Mariah's single cover, he deserves an award because I know he worked overtime to work that miracle out. I am happy that she did lose some of that weight because she was shaped like a payphone booth. You look good though, girl.
Why, thank you, DeAndre. I know it's hard for you to compliment people. And keeping that in mind, I think you should make like your dentures and get a grip.
Can we please talk about the fact that Ariana Grande Pumpkin Spice Frappuccino has said nothing but nice things, and you act like she don't even exist?
You've been compared to Mariah Carey. Is that a compliment?
Yeah, of course. She's Mariah Carey.
I take it as a huge compliment because Mariah is the queen vocalist.
What's wrong with being compared to the greatest singer in the world?
I have this rare condition where I go like deaf and blind simultaneously, and so whatever just happened right now, I mean, it's pretty much all a blur.
I'm sure that's the same thing your voice box says when you reach your 5th octave. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. I don't know what's going on.
Bitch, you are one to talk right now.
Thank you. And you. Thank you. Not you. Thank you. Thank you.
You mean to tell me you don't remember snatching your hand away from me like I was holding a celery stick?
See, what you're not gonna do is shade my weight, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I ain't gonna sit or stand for it, because I have never been thinner.
And on the weekend, she does stunts for Queen Latifah in lesbian movies.
Why don't we get back to talking about that 300-mile-per-hour wind I'm sure blew your wig back when I swerved on your ass at the White House?
The next time you snatch your hand away from me, I'm snatching you down to the floor.
Not on my watch! Not on my watch! You can't. It's degrading, and the stars are not in place.
You sure?
He's mad that trust in the tameness of a wolf, a horse's health, a boy's love, or a whore's oath.
Did you just call me a whore?
Nor did she just call me a horse. One must search inside themselves for the answer, unless you got cash on you now. I think it's time we open the floor for everyone who's felt hurt and victimized by all of you. I invited someone here today who has a word for each of you. Share your heart with us, beloved.
I want to thank you, Iyanla, for inviting me to be here today.
That's your beloved, alright. The movie.
For a long time, I tried to find the words And I would say to these women, pretty much to relay a message that I'm not stupid.
Speak, Fantasia.
Fanta? I don't drink no damn Fanta. They go flat too quick.
Fantasia.
Oh, you said Fantasia. Same thing.
You know what? I don't understand why you continue to be so supercilious. This is about right now. In the present Fantasia, she is someone who's not who she was before. I mean, it's been so laborious for me to work with such an obstreperous group of people. My spirit is incongruent with the pessimistic attitudes that I hear.
Look, Hope, your name ain't Google, so stop acting like you know everything.
Took the tea out of my cup.
You know what? I don't even want to be on that show because I don't even have the time to do it. I stay in the studio.
But you should be amongst the legends.
Nah.
Girl, yes.
Nah. Them bitches not gonna be able to take it. If I go on that show, somebody gonna have a heart attack and die right there on the stage. And I have already been to a show before, so I'm not going back there again.
I see someone went to Home Depot and traded in their old shovel for a new hoe. She's just like a corner store. You know her coochie accept DBT.
I thought it was motor oil. Whatever.
This is exactly why we are here today. Because you always attack other women. Words used as weapons of mass dysfunction. Every woman is your sister.
Says who? I have 3 sisters. They're not here anymore. It's just me.
I'm an only child.
Solange was adopted.
Excuse me. Every song you claim to write is adopted. These women were getting me fucked up, and I just couldn't allow that to happen any longer. So, I introduced someone to the group that I figured would allow them to bond on a more personal level.
I can't say I felt personally victimized by the women on Keeping It 100, but who wouldn't have a problem with me? I've received so much hate over the years about just being who I am. I feel like just because I'm not the same color as them, that I don't have any struggle or don't have any, experience with the hippity hop kind of lifestyle. I've always been a big hip hop fan. I mean, just because I'm from Australia doesn't mean I don't know what it is. We have a lot of kangaroos there, and they hip and they hop, and that's basically how I got inspired. You want a body now? You want a like it now? Yeah. And that was really when I just first got started, but I've gotten so much better since then. Now I'm writing real lyrics, true lyrics, true stories in my life. Like, let's see, I'm just a strong black woman trying to get this paper. Fuck you haters, I got bills to pay, cuz. If it's possible, just to be safe, shut the fuck up.
She kind of reminds me of a refrigerated container of I can't believe it's not blacker. And if I went on a diet, I would spread her on a slice of white bread.
I don't really think that's fair. I mean, I should be able to sing the kind of music that I want to sing. If Aretha can sing Rolling in the Deep, then, that wasn't really singing. It was more of like a rolling in defeat. It just wasn't, it's not what's, I'm very Sissy Houston when it comes to this cover. She was just like, should I or shouldn't I press my life alert? Because I have got an emergency, it's just, it just ain't mine.
Sissy came out there like Aretha told her a bald-ass lie, just under the rainbow, over the bullshit. She said, you know what, girl, you said we were going to Bible study, and you lied. And for that, you're going to have to pay. I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to dance. I'm not going to act like I know the words. No watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. I won't even try.
And you'll forget the lyrics to songs you've been performing for over 30 years. You don't even have any new material out. Well, what's there to forget?
I'll let you have that one.
Can I say something?
No. I'm going to have to say no.
Honestly, girl, did you really think you were gonna have a say? You thought you could just rap about being a runaway slave master and show your face here of all places on earth? But I apologize. I'm not racist. Hey, you're making the mistake of thinking that to be racist you have to wear a white hood and burn a cross in people's yards, for one. KKK is not the only racist group of people in existence. I know that's what you like to think. But at some point, those sheets do come off, and the person underneath starts to look a lot like someone we know. Bitch, I got some chills on that one. Even after all the shade but the bullshit my child has heard. If Iggy Azalea even says the word relax around Blue, it's a wrap. This is exactly why I don't mess with, like, they always find something who the fuck is, what are you talking about? Relax. What about it? Like, to relax, straighten out, get the kinks out of your attitude. That's what it means, isn't it? I don't think it would be offensive to tell her to relax.
You're so racist. I already know. And don't tell me you're not just because you're dating a Negro.
It's what you do, it's what you see. I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me. It's where we go, it's where we'll be. I know if I'm onto you, I'm onto you, you must be onto me.
You dudes treat the one that you loving with the same respect you treat the one that you humping. That ain't about nothing. If ever you mad about something, it won't be that. Oh no, it won't be that. I don't be at places where we comfy at with no biatch. Oh no, you won't see that. And no, I ain't perfect. Nobody walking this earth's surfaces. But girlfriend, work with the kid. I keep you working at Hermes.